Guys, good morning. I am here and I wanted to talk about what I just saw on the news this morning. And I'm here drinking my cup of tea. And I literally just saw on CNN, they posted a news about, the 100,000, over 300,000 workers in the federal government that received the email on Friday that they needed to report by midnight tonight and prove to them what their job that they did last week, 5 things that they did. And if they don't reply by midnight, they're going to be considered that they resign, or they're gonna fire them. And they listed the a couple of agencies. One of them, let's go through them: the FBI, Defense Department, Homeland Security, Health and Human Services, Energy Department, and State Department. Right now, the reason why I'm talking about this, and I've been watching everything and I'm like trying to hold myself together and not really, have anything to speak on about this. But the reason why I'm saying something is because just a few minutes before they talked about this, they also talked about, I think, it would appear that some of these workers are being approached by foreign interests who are seeking to buy the U.S. intelligence from them. And, when you think about espionage and you remember that young man, oh my gosh, what was his name? Sandon or Stanston or whatever his name was a few years ago. He sold a lot of secrets from the government. He was working there, and he sold them and had to run off to Europe, and then from Europe ended up in Asia, one of those countries in Asia. Now I'm sitting here and I'm thinking to myself, what would make a government worker, what situation would they find themselves in that they would end up trading the U.S. government's top secrets when you work with the government? And I don't know, maybe I'm not the smartest bulb in the room, but I'm looking at these apartments that they are requesting that they report, and I'm thinking, well, the FBI, Defense Department, Energy Department, Homeland Security, Health and Human Services, and State Department. And I'm like, now these are workers that we just got out of COVID a couple of years ago. A lot of people weren't working. A lot of people lost their family members. And then Ukraine and Russia started the war, killing more people. And the war has been going on for the last 4 years now. And then over the last few years, including last year, the previous administration sent trillions of dollars to fund that operation. And we're here sitting wondering, where's all this money coming from? We are already in how many $1 trillion of debt? And the debt keeps going up minute by minute, second by second, and yet they're sending more money? Where's this money coming from? Now, this administration, just 100 days since they've been in, decided to solve the problem, they're going to cut our pay. We are here, a lot of people who lost their jobs during COVID have not gotten back their jobs, okay? Those jobs are gone forever. A lot of businesses went out of business like forever. They were teetering on bankruptcy. They were looking over in the valley of that, and they fell over, okay? COVID came and ploops, threw them over in it, okay? And a lot of these people who had a job now are living off their savings and their 401ks, and a lot of them haven't been able to get back a job because some of those jobs that are now obsolete, that's all they had been trained for. That's all they had, that's all they've been trained for. That's all they know. And so to go now and train and learn new jobs, new technology with, AI and where we're going with AI right now, it's going to be very hard for them, right? Let's remember the baby boomers are retiring this year, okay? A lot of baby boomers are retiring. And so now all that's going to be left is the Gen X, the Gen Zs, right? And the Gen Ys, right? So we really ain't got that many experienced people in the workplace right now. A lot of people are going to be retiring, including in these departments that they are forcing people to retire, resign, or they will be fired from. Okay? Now, I'm thinking to myself, what reason would someone have to go sell these top secrets? Maybe if you're doing your job and somebody comes and says, prove to me the reason why you're doing the job that we created a job for, that we hired you to do the job for, that you turn up every day and you're doing the job. And then you come with no reason, no justification. You say, prove to me why you have this job, right? A lot of these people didn't just walk into these departments and said, I'm here and I'm going to be working here. No, you have to go through a rigorous application. It ain't easy to get government jobs, okay? It ain't easy to get federal jobs. It's like the hardest thing, it's the hardest job you can ever get, okay? And when you do get it, you are lucky, okay? So for them to go through all of that and now they're being put in this position, aren't you probably pissing people off now? And I just saw where a couple of the workers, they reported on CNN that they're being pushed to the brink of literally like just having a mental breakdown. No, you have a mental breakdown, you get angry. Wouldn't that be reason to, if somebody approaches you and you're facing being unemployed and facing being offered maybe an offer you can't refuse, right? To be able to live and survive because you're I don't know who Elon Musk is right now. I swear I don't know if he's a president of the United States or the vice president of the United States or one of those senators. I don't know. I really haven't been following up that much, but I don't know if he has that jurisdiction, if he has that power to do it. I see this thing about Dodge, and I really don't know what Dodge is. From what I've been seeing, they're trying to cut everything. They're trying to cut Social Security, Medicaid, all these departments. They're cutting all the people who are working there, the people who have access to American top secrets, the FBI, Department of Defense, and you gonna piss these people off and fire them without no reason, and then you wanna worry about espionage. Well, anyway, that's all I was saying, because I know that I made a post about they fired over like what was that 1,000 employees for the VA. It was nurses, doctors, nurse practitioners. They all got fired, and now they're looking for a job. But I'm trying to tell them, you don't even have to look for a job. Create a job. You are the job. You are the business. Start your business. Start your own business. Okay? You can't even depend on the government to keep your job. So guess what? Depend on yourself. Depend on you. Start your business. Start that business today. Purchase my book, my workbook off Amazon that helps you, and I give you all the steps to get your business started. Sell something. I don't know. Sell air, okay? Sell air and pump up people's tire. I don't know. Sell something, okay? But start a business, all right? Use your talent. Use your skills. Sell something. Start a business. But, in terms of like espionage, I hope it doesn't happen. I hope we don't see a spike in that. But this right here is Exhibit A of what would make government workers, federal workers, sell sensitive information, right? Dodge staffers seek access to sensitive government data. Well, this is one of the reasons why these government workers will sell these sensitive data to foreign interests who gives them an offer they can't refuse. You're putting them in that position. Why are you putting them in that position? Why? I don't understand it. I feel like they should go back to the country that they gave trillions and trillions of dollars and ask them back for that money. Ask them back for the money, right? Don't do this to your workers. Don't